Hi, it's Anu here from Jivita Academy of Ayurveda. I'm having a chat with one of my students, Tanya, a super student. She's been on this program the shortest time so far between all the students. So congratulations to you. And before we go further, do I have your permission to record and share this video?
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to go with the questions. So what made you take this course on Ayurveda?
Well, thanks very much for having me, Anu. I dipped my toe into the world of Ayurveda probably about 10 years ago now. And in fact, I was doing a yoga course and you, Anu, were one of the guest teachers. And on that course, you revealed at quite high level some of the way of Ayurveda. And I remember it very much resonated with me, especially the idea of living in harmony with the seasons and how mindfulness plays such a key role in our eating and our food choices. And then since then, I've been very interested to deepen my knowledge in the area. And I actually ended up looking you up to see how I might be able to do that. And then I found that you were actually running some educational programs and I signed up from there.
Brilliant. Yes. Well, thank you very much for joining. It's been a pleasure to work with you. Did you get what you expected?
Oh, yes, more than what I expected. I've had so many positive benefits, so many examples that I can give, but a few of them are really around, firstly, supporting and enhancing my mindfulness practice, which is something that I've been quite keen on following these last few years. I'm definitely more calm, more relaxed. I've slowed down significantly. My sleeping has improved astoundingly. I sleep very soundly. I wake feeling very refreshed and rested. My energy levels are quite optimal now. On top of that, my concentration, my mental acuity, I feel all of that is significantly improved. I've lost weight, quite a bit of weight, without even trying, and people have said, made very positive comments towards me, even saying that I look as though I've got younger. But I think my biggest expectation that was fulfilled was around self-control and self-empowerment. Because when I look back, I realized that I did all of this for myself. So massive confidence boost and a real sense of harmony and contentment, with the outcomes.
Brilliant. Yeah, sounds like you've listed all the bullet points of well-being.
Yeah, but there's probably more as well.
That's great to hear. So was the theory content with the presentations easy to follow?
Yes, very easy to follow, very easy to understand. I particularly enjoyed the self-paced learning because I do have a day job. So this gave me the opportunity to really decide when to push play or push pause. And then it also gave me the opportunity to sort of dig into things that I wanted to clarify more, or if I had a particular interest in something, I could, stop the lessons and really explore a little bit more. I found the teaching style to be very user-friendly, and each of these sessions really built a little bit more on the previous sessions. So the learning experience was very iterative, and because of that, the knowledge was very steadily augmented and sort of steadily reinforced over the duration of the course. So I could really easily digest it.
Brilliant. So how about that personal health coaching journey that is an integral part of our program? That's where you put Ayurveda in practice in your own life. So how did that feel like, from the start and all the way to the end of 3 months journey?
Yeah, I think my biggest takeaway from the course was it explained the why. So there are a lot of courses and books and blogs and everything out there that tells people how they could live a balanced life or a healthier life or be more mindful, for example. But my experience of many of those is that they're quite unsustainable, or they only focus on one area. So I found with this course, it was so much more holistic, and it gave me a very deep personal understanding of why lifestyle choices or approaches to food and eating in a certain way were the optimal way to get a balanced and a healthy, body mind. So one example is, eating a large lunch and, a smaller dinner. So just turning a few things on their head. And in doing that, it started to make sense to me, and I could actually stick to the program, and that was really key. It wasn't a one-hit wonder. It was something that I could stick to. Yeah. And with that, I've really also got a stronger sense now of the power of personal choices. And so, this idea that, I can check into where I am, how I'm feeling, what have I just eaten or drunk, and then what choices do I need to make sure that those choices are beneficial to me and in response to how I'm feeling.
Yes. So would you recommend this program to others?
Definitely. As I say, this has really taught me to live so much more closely to the rhythms of nature, to my own body type, my own sort of mental body type as well. And I think anyone embarking on this journey and who makes the personal effort, even to just in a tiny way, live a little bit more according to natural rhythms, will reap the benefits, and their lives will be easier. And I think it's because this is so much focused on self-empowerment, everyone can benefit from learning how to help themselves rather than empowering somebody else to try to help us. And we can all become more attuned to the laws of nature and feel more content and healthy and well.
It's all at reach, and it's relatively and actually surprisingly easy to do as well.
It is.
So Ayurveda is often quite, mystical to people, but my mission really is to kind of translate that Eastern philosophy into language that is very, very digestible, conveniently in Ayurvedic terms, very digestible to everyone, especially in the West. So thanks very much for your contribution. Now we move on to doing case studies, so I look forward to working with you with those.
Yeah, and thank you so much. It was really a fantastic experience. Thank you
so much.
Thanks. Bye.